Hello students, we are going to see the topic of declarative programming paradigm. So declarative programming paradigm state that what should be computed and avoid mentioning how the computation should be performed. So meaning of this line is what action need to be computed is always denotes the declarative programming language instead of how to compute that actions. So how to compute that actions always included with control flow of loops and conditional. And that is removed and replaced with the higher level languages. That is some of the languages, example for declarative programming paradigm is SQL. So that is used to remove the control flows of loop and conditional. So usual example of declarative programming language is SQL. So it gives what data you want computed and translate that efficiently on the database schema. So database schema is there. So using that one, what you are going to compute, whether you are going to insert or delete or update, and it is having very flexible to communicate with the database by updating some information or including some information in database or retrieving some information from the database. So by effective way of communication, it is avoid how to execute the query because everything we stated clearly using the SQL languages. So Python is not a pure declarative languages because Python will support structured, object-oriented, procedure-oriented, all the things it will support. Likewise, it is used to support the declarative languages also. What are the declarative languages or means SQL, Miranda, Prolog, Lisp, markup languages, which are the some of the declarative programming languages. So I'm going to execute the example with the SQL. So basic syntax of SQL table creation is create table person. So here the syntax is create table name. So person is the table name. So here it having the different data types, integer, varchar, variable varchar. So whenever we are specifying variable character, we have to give the size of the variable character. So integer always will accept the numerical value. So here we are using five column known as person ID, last name, first name, address, and city. So in this five column, we are going to insert the value. So the value insertion command is insert into table name. So here already we have the person table, but here we are having a table name is customer. In this table name having a six column customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, and country. This six column we are going to insert the rows. So this values, after this value, whatever value we are included, everything inserted inside this column. So update command with SQL. SQL used to update the already existing database. So using the set keyword, update customer, set contact name Olivia, city, where customer ID equal to 1. So it will use to replace the contact name equal to Olivia and city equal to Noorman, where you have the customer ID value equal to 1. So if you have the customer ID value equal to 1, so whatever customer contact name and whatever city is there, we have to update that one as Oliva and Noorman. Delete from customer where customer name equal to Pfizer. So it is used to include the deletion. So delete that row. Delete from customer where we have the customer name equal to Pfizer. That row get deleted. So next we are using a select command. The select command used to select the particular column from the row. Otherwise, we can choose all the column from the table also. Select star from customer where country equal to Mexico. Wherever we have the country as the Mexico for the table, The customer column is selected and display the customer column. So another select command, select customer name city from customer. Here the table name is customer. From the table, even you have a number of columns, it is used to display the customer name and city among the all the column from the table. So these are the some of the basic command. So we are going to incorporate this command with the Python. This declarative programming paradigm was implemented with the SQLite package. So here SQLite package is imported using connection connects non-variable. SQLite database is created. The database name is test. After creating database, we have the one statement. Database opened successfully. It means that database opened without any error. And after that, we are using the same variable name. We are executing the table. The table name is company, which is having the 5-column name and having the data types as integer and text, integer, character, and real. So here the ID column consists of primary key, which used to identify which is used to define the ID as a unique identifier, and there is no duplicates values in that ID column. And also it is satisfies the not null constraint. So not null constraint wherever we have that denotes we should not leave that space as blank. That mean it is one of the mandatory field in the table. So here we have 3 column as an ordinal column. So the table is created successfully statement denotes there is no error in the table creations. So the opened database is closed here using a connection dot close. After that, we are opening a database to execute the insertion command. So insertion command used to insert the value inside the table. So here we have the 5 columns. In that 5 column, we are inserting the values based on the data types we are inserting. So if it is a character means we can include the character. If it's an integer means we can include the integer. If it is a real means we can use the real. So here we have the ID number 1 named as Paul, age is 32, living at California, and its salary is 20,000. So likewise, 4 rows are inserted. So after that, connect commit command is used to record all the values. Once the database work is over, then we are closing the database. Again, we are opening the database to execute the select statement. The purpose of select statement to display the table information. So we are using the for loop to display the table information. The operation done successfully denotes there is no error in executing a for loop statement. So here we are having a 4 rows and four table rows are executed using a select commands. After that, the table are closed using connection dot close. So next we are using a update command. Update command used to update the salary of an employee who having the ID number as 1 and its salary is updated as 25,000 yearly. Before that, the ID number 1 person having the salary as 20. Now it is updated to 25,000. Now we are going to check whether it is updated or not using the select statement, because select statement is one way to display the table information. Using the for loop, we are displaying the table information, and ID number 1 table is now updated as 25,000. Next, we are deleting a table information where we have the ID number as 2. That row is deleted completely. So now we are going to use the display statement to check where that row is deleted or not. So, so in that we have ID number 1, ID number 3, ID number 4 like this. We didn't have ID number 2. That means that it is deleted. And once we did the operation, we are closing the connections. Next, using a select statement, we display all the table information. Here, the salaries, because at the using the query, we are updating the salary information as 25,000. Before that itself, it is updated here. We are remove the row number 2 also use who having the ID number 2, that row also deleted. So remaining thing which is available in the table is this is. Thank you, students.